think just sometimes you have to step out and just do things and avoid the fear of failure, because with that comes the lesson of growth and maturity. Hello, my name is Chanesa Hart. I am the owner of Revelations Hair Design in Portland, Oregon. Not born, but raised here. And I have always been passionate about the arts, creative arts, visual arts, performing arts. And as a child, I had issues with how my mother styled my hair. So I began to seek out what I could do for myself. And I learned at an early age how to braid and style from cousins. And I entertained myself by playing with my dolls and styling their hair. Once I was able to style my own hair, with permission of course, I began to try things out, and the more I aged, I began to consider this as a possible career. In high school, I did a co-op program at Beaumont's cosmetology school. To my surprise, it wasn't what I anticipated, because my desire was to do natural and ethnic styles, and that's not instructed in cosmetology school, so I was highly disappointed and dropped out. But I continued to do hair, style my friends' hair. After I graduated, I began to acquire clients. They never left, and so my clientele base grew, and surprisingly enough, it took nearly 20 years for me to really seek out this business as a possibility. And last year, in 2017, I moved to the facility that I'm in now and began the journey for Revelations Hair Design. A lot of it dealt more with confidence, the ability to know that I was capable of running a business on my own without anyone else assisting me or having a team. Another challenge was financial. I didn't really want to go into the whole aesthetics of getting a business loan. There's been I don't want to say a concrete history, but it's been a pattern in Portland, especially Northeast, that women and people of color have been rejected from getting small business loans. And so for me, that was a little bit discouraging. I really didn't want to deal with all of that. I was doing fine with where I was. And so for me, those were the primary challenges, outside of time as well. And so once I was able to say, this is the way that I can address these issues and move forward, I was able to go over those challenges. My striving through the struggles, one, I'm a woman of faith, and so through a lot of prayer and self-reflection of where I'm at in life, and making this an absolute decision and not being fearful, that was my first step. And so when I knew that this was an absolute, it became a means of, okay, how can I get the support and the resources that I need to move forward and make this something that is a possible, not just a possibility, not just a dream. And so our 42nd Avenue, they were very helpful in my startup phase. They helped me not only financially with a grant, but they also kind of guided me with some resources that could be helpful with the business aspects. And also just family, the encouragement and support. Family helped me drastically get through a lot of those challenges. I want to say maybe about 30 years ago, I began writing a business plan, and the salon was actually only a portion of the plan, but I had a lot of concepts for various types of businesses. And the name came to me then, and I kind of just held on to it, not knowing when or why. But I just kept hearing, reveal a new you, reveal a new you. People experience a transformation when they get their hair done. And so Revelations, is about revealing. And so with that being said, the name stuck. I held on to it, and it has literally been 30 years since I've had that name written down. The ability to be able to use it now, it's awesome. In terms of natural hair care tips, I encourage people, and I tell my clients this all the time, is one, your primary concern should not be with the aesthetics of the style, but the healthiness of your hair. In doing so, keep your scalp clean, keep your tresses conditioned and moisturized. And you know, oftentimes people want low maintenance. That's as low as it can get. If you want healthy hair, keep your scalp clean and keep your tresses conditioned and moisturized. I'm a strong believer of purpose. And so purpose isn't a thing that you discover immediately, it's a journey. And so with that being said, I encourage people to be self-reflective, know what you're capable of, but also be willing to learn new things, to discover, to be pliable. And so that's a part of life, is being able to evolve and mature and grow. And if you keep yourself from having that experience, then it's an easy thing to be complacent and comfortable with what's not intended for your life. And you miss out on the fullest potential of being who you are. So when you're looking for what you desire to do in life, remember that there is something that you were specifically created to do, but there's so much more in the journey in discovering who you are. Right now I have 3 platforms, one being Facebook. I have Revelations Hair Design by Chanesa. I also have an Instagram page, which is Revelations Hair Design. You can also look at my gallery on Pinterest. I have a board there, which is also under Revelations Hair Design. Or you can find me under Chanesa Hart if you really want to know more about me. Then you can look at my other boards as well.